Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And at the time I'm making this video, it looks like Chris Larson transferred 50 million XRP to an unknown wallet. I'm sure we'll know more in the coming days on where this XRP went. Why did Ripple add smart contracts to the XRP ledger? Because smart contracts are crucial for unlocking institutional adoption. Institutions are Ripple's primary target audience, and integrating smart contracts into the XRP ledger aligns with their mission of providing enterprise-grade payment solutions. These contracts enable institutions to comply with regulatory requirements, such as incorporating kill switch features, essentially allowing certain blockchain functions to be disabled in emergencies. You know, I keep seeing all these XRP haters all over X. We don't need smart contracts on the XRP ledger. We need actual projects building out, and so the XRP ledger can grow. We need smart contracts. This is the path forward. We just seen this happen with Soroban over on Stellar, and it is going to lead to enterprise adoption. But you know, people want these projects because these projects pay them to shill them. You know how many projects on the XRP ledger in the past asked me to talk about their project? If it doesn't look good, I'm just not going to talk about it. And that's how it is. But you know, these people live for that shit. We needed smart contracts, and it opens up a lot of doors. So in my opinion, smart contracts were a great add-on to the XRP ledger. Ex-SEC officials Dan Gallagher and Michael Liftick, Deputy Chief of Staff to former SEC Chair Mary Jo White, to testify against the SEC in crypto hearing. So it looks like now we have ex-SEC officials testifying in congressional hearings criticizing the SEC's regulatory approach to digital assets. You can't even make this up. This is how bad of a job Gary Gensler's actually doing. And I cannot wait to see this next congressional hearing. I think it's going to be absolutely great. They're going to roast Gary once again. Boom. XRP Healthcare endorses Donald Trump and shuns Ripple co-founder's pick. So even those fine folks over there at the XRP Healthcare, they seem to like Trump as well. And you know, like I said, people could vote for whoever they want. The reason I'm voting Trump is because I'm a small business owner, and I think Trump is going to be absolutely great for the economy. Right now, the economy sucks, and it's not getting any better. If Trump wins, I do believe we'll see the floodgates crypto open. Take a listen to this.
Charles, tell us something about this, what we're going to see in the next 3 to 6 months, which is going to surprise us all in these markets.
Inside the crypto markets? Well, we're in a unique situation where we have a very clear choice in American politics, where there's one very pro-crypto administration, and the other where, I guess, if reports are to be to believe, maybe Gary Gensler's being considered for Treasury Secretary, although some people say that's fake news, although the Harris administration hasn't denied it. And so if Trump wins, I do believe we'll see floodgates open, and the United States will become a pro-crypto place. It's still going to be difficult to get legislation through, but at the very least, the executive branch of the government won't be actively hostile to crypto. If Harris wins, it's hard to say what will happen. Maybe Ro Khanna can persuade them not to do this, but they've dug in so deep on an anti-crypto view that it's going to be problematic. So we'll know by November, what are we looking forward to in 2025? And that has a profound outcome on the directionality of things on the institutional side.
So I look at it like this. First, let me say, I was surprised at Charles' answer. Charles seems to be more down to earth all of a sudden. I don't know why, but he just seems to be that way to me. But he is right. You know, this administration cracked down on crypto for years now, and all of a sudden we're supposed to believe they're going to turn pro-crypto. I'm just not seeing it. I think we're going to get more of the same if Harris gets elected, and that's my honest opinion on that. Elizabeth Warren and other Democratic senators urged the Fed to cut rates by 75 BPS this week. Market currently expects 50 BPS. You know why they're urging the Fed to cut rates? Because they need a win going into the election. They want to look like they got something done when they haven't done anything for the American people ever since 2021. They've done nothing. And they let the economy fall apart more and more with this non-stop spending. We are just sinking deeper and deeper into debt. So what happens if the Fed cuts rates? You're screwed. Rate cuts this week and stocks will crash. Get with the program. They are destroying your entire future and you're going digital. If you don't make money off of XRP mooning, you are toast. So a lot of people are expecting a stock market crash if the Fed cuts rates, but we are not in the stock market. We are in the crypto market. So Bitcoin could drop as much as 15 to 20% following a September rate cut if the easing cycle is paired with a recession, wrote the team. That would translate to a bottom somewhere in the $40,000 to $50,000 range. Typically, rate cuts are perceived as bullish catalysts for risk assets, they wrote. A 25 basis point rate cut would likely mark the beginning of a standard rate cutting cycle, which could lead to long-term price appreciation for Bitcoin as recession fears ease. Such a move would signal the Fed's confidence in the economy's resilience, reducing the likelihood of a severe downturn. So if the Fed cuts rates, it's bullish for crypto. But if he cuts rates and then talks about a recession, then we could have problems going forward. You could expect crypto to crash down as well. And the BIS expects recessions to come. So the BIS thinks that the path forward doesn't look good for the United States and other countries as well. Citi says the same thing. Citibank predicts the future of the US dollar. And they're saying we're going to go into a recession. And they tie it in with what's going on with the BRICS. Now, the BRICS coming for the US dollar is not good. The DXY seems to be breaking down more and more. And again, when the DXY breaks down, crypto tends to run. So that's why I always said, you know, if we watch the current financial system fall apart, people are going to get their money into something else. They're going to rush to get it into gold, silver, or even crypto. So we would see a massive run up on crypto at the same time that the current financial system comes crashing down. So you would get rich off of it. And then all of a sudden, the new financial system would go live at some point and push the prices of cryptocurrencies like XRP, XLM, XDC, even higher. Most likely, we would see massive blow-off tops happening on these utility-driven cryptocurrencies. But it's very shaky where we're going from here. Either we're going to see them prop up the economy into the election and then let it fall apart later, or they're going to prop it up and it's going to continue to hold up until after the new president takes office, whoever that may be. And then we got to see where we go from there. A lot of things can happen over the coming months is what I'm saying. And here you have it. Cash money is a social construct. A central bank's product is cash money. Take a listen to this, because they're taking a jab at SWIFT at the same time.
today we live in a world that pretty much everything is virtual or digital, right? And essentially, we're forced to use paper cash. This is what the Bank of Canada or any central bank produces, paper money. And pretty much this is getting obsolete. Like, just ask ourselves, when do you went to an ATM, get cash, and for what reason? So is it also a matter of relevance to stay on top as technology progresses?
Yeah, I think it's the responsibility of any organization, including a central bank, to make sure that their products are up to date. And our product is actually, in one sense, it's very old, but in another sense, we spend a lot of time making sure that cash is as counterfeit resistant as possible. So there's a lot of research that goes into the security features that are on our bills to make sure that they are safe and secure and that they will be for a long time. The cash is out in the marketplace indefinitely.
The cash is slowly drying up, though, and I think that's happening by design. They want cash to disappear going into the future because we are going into the digital age. So what we want to do as investors is we want to invest in what's going to upgrade the system. What is going to fix Swift's problems? RippleNet, XRP. But then you see Stellar, XLM, XDC, and so on. You want to put your money into what is going to run the new system. And they all know that the system that we currently use is not sustainable anymore because people are already pushing away from that system. That's why you're seeing more and more cash apps all the time. People are pushing away from the traditional banks, and less people are using actual cash. So as this digital transformation happens, all you have to do is put your money in XRP and then just sit back and wait to get rich. It literally is that simple. The DLT Science Foundation is launching the Mika Crypto Alliance, which is backed by Hedera, Ripple, and the Aptos Foundation. Once again, Ripple and Hedera coming together. Remember D-Rec, how excited I was about that? Well, this is even more exciting because this is Mika. This shows you that they are going to be regulated. They could pass Mika regulations. And take notice, it's two ISO cryptocurrencies that are going to pass these regulations. The DLT Science Foundation is launching Mika Crypto Alliance. Mika, or Markets and Crypto Assets Regulations, is a relatively new law approved by the European Union. It aims to create a regulated space for digital assets that protect consumers while enabling innovation. And that's what HBAR does. That's what XRP does. It protects consumers while it pushes into the future with innovation. And that's why I keep telling you that this is the path forward, because regulations are coming to every country. And on the same day that this happens, breaking 1 billion USDT just minute at the Tether Treasury. Yeah, whales are getting ready for all of that fake value because they print this out of thin air. There's nothing backing this value. And that's why when Mika regulations get put in place all around the world, Tether has no future. It is going to come breaking down. People are broke. The system is broken. You see adult milestones, live on their own. You see it dropping. Have ever married, dropping. Live with a child, dropping. Own a home, dropping. And they surveyed 30-year-olds. So think about that. That's how broken this system is today. But it's not that the system's really broken. It's just rigged against you. And if you want to break out of this, you gotta invest in something that is gonna give you massive gains. The stock market is rigged. You're not making money in the stock market unless you're already rich. Crypto is the only option for people to get 20, 30, 100x returns on their money. Then they could go out and buy their first home, move out of their parents' house. You know, that's what everybody wants to do. They want the American dream. But right now, the system is so rigged against you that it's pushing more and more people away from the American dream. And, you know, I said it before, the easiest way to fix the housing problem and fix how high the cost of a house is, put a limit on how much corporations can own in real estate. Put a cap on it. Say, okay, you want to buy real estate? That's great. This is how much you're allowed to have on a balance sheet. Anything above that, you have to sell something off. Watch how fast house prices come down, because the house prices are driven by corporate greed. That's what's going on. You go and bid on a house right now, and you're going to get outbid by 20% because a corporation's going to come in and buy it out from under you. We need to fix a lot of problems in this country, but it seems like nobody is working on it. So then you got to take matters into your own hands. Invest your money into something that's going to give you massive returns, like XRP. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.